Officer Tara Becker recorded audio statements from both Colin and Judy Prochnow. According to one of Officer Becker's supplemental reports, Colin looked through the front window and observed what he thought to be dummies. Colin said that he now knows that they were bodies of the deceased, but initially he thought that they were dummies or some type of props that were left in the residence to appear as though they were home when they weren't. Mr. Prochnow then returned home and explained what he saw to his wife. Colin saw what he wanted to be mannequins, Judy Prochnow told me on March 24, 2017, and the reason he said mannequins is because of the condition the bodies were in, without heads and things like that. You just don't expect to see headless bodies anyway. Judy also explained to me what she saw when she looked through the front window. I saw David lying on the floor, away from Komel and the baby. I thought it was a mannequin at first too, and then I realized it wasn't. I couldn't figure out what was wrong until I noticed that there was a spine with a small piece of skull attached. I looked by the couch, Judy continued, and I saw a big bundle of things. I thought at first it was a big butt, and then I saw a little hand. Then I realized that they were all dead and it was our neighbors. Judy was certain the three bodies were David, Komel, and Raniya before she contacted authorities. Mrs. Prochnow then went home and dialed 911. It just looks like there's a pile of bodies, Judy explained to the dispatcher, and one like the head is eaten off. I suppose by the dog, Judy continued, and my husband thought they were dummies, but the hands look real, and they would have been there since before Christmas. Colin Prochnow then called 911 and asked if police could do a welfare check at 1051 Ramsdale Drive. I looked through the front window, Colin relayed to the dispatcher, and there's like 3 dummies on the floor. I don't think there are any bodies, but it just looks like there's a gun next to one. A handgun? I saw one body that was probably, maybe 6 to 8 feet away from the window, and then I noticed that there was another body maybe 6 to 7 feet away from the first one. And I noticed that there was a little body that looked like it was almost in the second body's arms.